So, hey, let me just update the deck and stuff on the stream. Right, since we are now day 2, we are not playing 5-color humans, we are playing Grixis Shadow. Done. Excellent. Okay. Just letting people know. Right. Okay. Cool. So, cool. Okay, so let's see if this extension works. Not quite yet. Okay. So, today I was going to look at Grixis Shadow. Essentially, this is the deck I've been running in Modern, actually. I have run the standard version quite a bit, so you can find some of my deck lists online already. I think I went 6-2 in the monthly not the monthly mocks, so that was a pretty standard version. I think it was just Palos. So for this stream, I'm gonna go for a little bit of a different version. So here you can see that if you can notice, there are actually a few cards that are a little teched out. So first thing is we only running 18 lands. That's the change I'm the least certain about. But I did flip quite a bit at the GP, and I'm not sure between 19 and 18 lands what to run. So we're going to try going down a land, but being more careful with our free drops in the main deck at least. We're running a little less, I think, since most decks run 2 command and at least 2 lilies. It's pretty close though. I'm not convinced running 18 lands is correct, but we're gonna give it a shot, and you can kind of make your own opinion. I think it's definitely close. We're running less lands than I think is comfortable, but I think it makes for a better stream because you can see what to do in land light situations with this deck, which I think are much more interesting. Because when you flood with this deck, the play decisions are very irrelevant. The deck becomes very difficult to play when you're land light, and this will let you see during the stream really close hands and really close decisions. After that, other things with this list are weird. We're gonna try both Serum Visions and Opt, just to see which one performs better. Because I haven't had a chance to test Opt, and originally I was gonna play 4 for this version. But then I figured, hey, let's just try 2 of each, the aggregate version, and see which one performs better, which one I like more. There's also 2 denials. Everything else about this list is relatively standard. There's only 2 tech cards, which are the Charter Course. It's just not, apart from Snapcaster Mages, there's just not fundamental card advantage in the deck. So Charter Course seems like a really good way to get there, and lets us shade that land without it being too harsh. And we're also trying to Cryptic. Now Cryptic seems super greedy, and that I'll agree with you on. But I really like having access to Cryptic Command. It seems really good against certain decks like Dredge, or non-interactive decks. It works for your sideboard plan, and if I have to choose between Teamer Battle Rage and Cryptic, I like the fact that Cryptic kind of can act as a Teamer Battle Rage, but it also has so much more utility. So you'll also notice we're playing free Water Grives to kind of make up for that. I need a lot of blue mana, so I can't play 2 Blood Crypts, which means that we're playing less red spells. So we're only playing 2 Terminates, a K command, and 2 red spells on the board. We also have, the board is fairly standard. Disdainful Stroke, I like having a hard counter on the board, and Disdainful Stroke is the one I'm running. I've run Deprive in the past, it's been fine too. Search for Escanta, very powerful card in mid-range mirrors, mid-range of like the shadow mirrors too. It kind of works with the cryptic plan. I could see like running 2 searches if I'm honest, if you're running 2 cryptics. But we'll play 1. I think you have to run 2 brutalities on the board. Like otherwise the burn matchup becomes hard, but with these it becomes a lot better. Explosives. And then you kind of have your value cards on the sideboard. Vendilion Clique is... Like, I don't like having no threats in my board. So Search is kind of a threat, but as is Vendilion Clique. Like Search is a threat because like a lot of these decks, like if you let a Search, like where you're boarding in Search, if you let it like flip, they're in real trouble. So I like it for that reason. And yeah, I really like this. Yeah, let's see. Cryptic Command is like the second cryptic for the sideboard as well. So you get to essentially like board into this bigger late game plan since the games get grindier and you have access to 2 cryptics. So we're gonna try this version out. I think this deck should run 19 lands if I'm honest, but we're gonna run 18, and we're gonna see how far that gets us. Okay, so let's do this. Modern. Okay. Right. Okay, time to play some competitive modern. So yesterday was humans. So for those that missed yesterday's show, yesterday we ran this list, which was fine. It was like Andre Strasky's suggested list. It was okay. Wasn't the biggest fan of the Forfalia. Figured that the Renegades was maybe not necessary. Really big fan of the Anafenzas, not so much of the gut shots. Really like the Dismembers. I think the Stony Silences are just too important, so yeah. I suggested some changes. The main one was like being against bolt decks. But yeah, let's play Shadow then. Okay, competitive modern. Join League. Death Shadow. Yep. Okay, and play points. Cool. Time to play our league match. Yeah, I've been liking Shadow, but we'll just see how it performs here. This version is also a little unusual, so you'll get to see a lot more cards that are not usually played in Shadow. I think there's a lot of people that play Shadow usually, so if you need like that information, you can find it. But at least with this, you get like a little, you get to see like some of the techier cards. So we're gonna play first. This hand is awkward. Like, what's really nice about this hand is we have 2 free meta spells and allows to cast them, but this hand's really awkward for a wide variety of reasons. If we draw a land, it's really bad. We also have Steam Vents, which is like the worst land in the deck. I think we keep it, but I'm not a fan. I'm gonna keep it mostly to see how it develops, but I'm not a fan of this hand. On the draw, I would definitely mulligan this. On the draw, you need to like interact with this. We have some time to dig with Ops and Snapcaster. We're gonna start by getting Untapped Water Grave. Very standard with Shadow. Okay, so we're gonna go Tarn Pass. Channeling Vents. So possibly there's like a few decks that run this. Abzan is the biggest one though, so I'm just gonna assume my opponent's on some mid-range deck with Abzan. So we're gonna get a Water Grave, we're gonna pay 2 life, and we're gonna opt. Usually you want Fatal Push in matchups where this card is played. Thought Scour is nice. Our opponent has a draw step stop point. That's really intriguing. Most people don't have a draw step. Okay, so here, we want to basically play Thought Scour ourselves, just in case we get a playable card. But otherwise, we'll pass the turn. So we're going to Thought Scour ourselves. These Snapcasters get better. We milled a Thoughtseize and a Delta. Drawing the land there was really bad. I'm going to play this Mire and pass. But, yeah. Let's see here. Okay, our opponent plays Dark Confidant, so happily gonna push that, and then we're probably going to Snapcaster Thoughtseize. I kinda like that sequence the most, so we're gonna go to Watery Grave here, pay the 2 life, cast it on Dark Confidant, and go Snapcaster Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize isn't the best card of these matchups, but it's okay. We're probably going to see a Liquor and Souls, which is going to be awful. Clickable deck list. Yeah, that would actually be great. Right now I'm offering a deck list on the side, but yeah. You know, it's work in progress. Let's see. Here we're just going to Snapcaster Thoughtseize and just see what's up. Okay, so they are on Eldrazi. Black-white Eldrazi. Really well, yeah, with Wastelands. Yeah. So we're definitely taking the Thought-Knot Series here since these don't do much. This is one's from Exile. Okay, well we have nothing in Exile yet, but we have Delve Spells, so we have to be careful for these. We're gonna take the Thought-Knot pretty easily here and pass the turn. Okay, our opponent played the Temple. Well, we don't have a card in Exile, right? No, so that does... What did we have in... Did I misread this card? One second. Oh, Thoughtseize, I'm being an idiot. Yes. Of course. That's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, let me think. We know our opponent has a Wasteland Strangler. 12. I kind of like playing Tasigur and then Snapcaster Maging an Opt or Thought Scour end of turn. Blocking this thing. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, so we can play this. I guess we'll... do we crack this Delta or not? Let's see. What do we want to leave? I kind of want to leave the Delta. I mean, we do have access to Terminate anyway, so if it'll push isn't that as important. I'll pay 2 life for the Steam Vents and play Tasigur. We'll lose the Snapcaster. We'll lose the Thoughtseize. So we don't want that back. And then push is probably not needed. We gotta get rid of like all these spells, like Thought Scour and push. Since then, when we ask to make Tasigur, we can get back an Opt that is needed. If our opponent top decks a Thought-Knot Seer, Ghost Quarter. That's an interesting one. Oh, really? Ugh, that's awkward. That's just frustrating. Well, sure. There's not much I can do about that, so... Well, the good news is we can cast a Snapcaster Mage on Opt at least. Oh man. Yeah, that drawing that path was so bad for us. Like on so many levels. It's fine. We have lots of threats, and our opponent only has a Wasteland Stranger in hand, so. Which is, it's not the greatest card in this matchup. Like, it means they can attack with this pretty unimpeded, but. We're gonna opt. There's not really much of a problem in doing so now. Well, we're definitely bottoming this card. They're both pretty bad, so. Probably not going to kill his own creature, no. Okay. Wow, I'm running 18 lands. Like. Okay, well. I'll say yes. And fail to find. I probably should have done that since there's a Fotscour on the bottom of my deck. Oh, great. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh, fuck off. Stop.